So I'm gonna go on live here on YouTube today just so we can get a good recording of this. And I'm gonna kind of zoom in here just so we can start off. So I'm gonna go and do a quick overview of a couple of these charts, the ones that were mainly requested. If we have any questions off of this video or this live, then please just let me know. So we're gonna start off with North Carolina. Your Monday number was 693. It was a sum of 9. Your sum of 9s that are missing for the week is 27x and 45x. And then all of your mirror numbers are missing here. So we're going to need a couple of these. And then our doubles here, the double 3 and the double 4. What's up, Miss Nisha? The double 3 and double 4 need to come out before it resets all of your doubles. And then your pairs, we want to make sure that we're always paying attention to our pairs. So right now I would say we're probably a good week out from resetting, only because we just reset on the 12th. It usually resets every month and some change. So I would say possibly in this area. There might be a couple of these to show up. Let me see what type of chart. We have an odd chart this week anyway. So with the odd chart, let me slide this over. With the odd chart, we're looking for more of the odd pairs. There's only a couple left, 35x and 37x. 55, 33, and 77. So naturally, we like to see double odd pairs on an odd chart. So last week, let me see if we even had any. We had an even chart. Started off with 0, 2, 2, but the next double was a double 6, and then the final double was another double 6. These are even doubles on an even chart. You might have some odd doubles on an odd chart over here. Let's see what else. Let's see what the pick 4 is looking like right now. P4 for now, I do have your cross boxes highlighted in green until I have Tara go ahead and make these or fixes these charts throughout the week. But look out for false trips throughout the week. Let me go ahead and see which ones we had last week. Doesn't look like we had any last week. I know you guys can't really see that much like on this side, but we didn't have a single one last week. Let me plug my computer back in. So we need some more false trips. Naturally, over here, the ones that are in the cross box or hit line, I would probably stick with. So the 999 is up here, 999, 944, 550. The 555 is up here. The 338 is right in the middle. Honestly, 388 or 338, 888, 333 should be naturally due in all states for this entire week. It's the date number for the week. So kind of keep a lookout on that one. All right, let's move on to the next date. I'm going to work my way back. And again, if we have any questions towards the end, we'll just go back and take a look at these. The next one I'm going to go over is Mississippi. Let's see what Mississippi started off with. Double 6. Even chart here. I like the 3/8s here since they're in the cross boxes on the hit line. 888 is on the chart. Let's see, the double 4 and 5 would be the only ones that you guys are missing before it resets the chart. So again, even chart, even double like the double 4 might be a good pick. And then let's see if we have any good sum of 9s this week. None that I see. Only one I see coming off the Monday would be the 5-4, which is due. We have 3-6 coming off the hit line here. I do see 9-0 a couple times, but I also see the 1 and 8. Some of 9s might be iffy this week. Let's see what your pairs are looking like right now. You're only missing a couple. 91, 53, 58, 68. You guys have an even chart, so 68 is your last even pair. Well, scratch that. The 44, the 88, and the 68 are your last 3 even pairs. These might be some good ones to kind of go for. I just noticed 458 is missing for the year. That's all over this chart also. 68X, let's go look at that. 68 doesn't look that bad. 68 doesn't look that bad for a pair. Or maybe a 5/8. The 584, 58X is missing, but 584 is missing for the entire year, which would be a good pick this week. And then we have 68. Might even be 586. That's a plain number. It's not missing for the year. It's a popular number for the year. That might be a good one over here in Mississippi. Let's go check your P4. Only missing 7 and 9 for your P4. In the P4, your doubles, you would want to, one of these should be resetting the chart. The 2-7 is going to naturally reset this chart anyway. Also, going to be 277. It's in the cross boxes. 227, 222, 277 might be a good pick for this week. The trigger here on the chart is 994, or the 444 that's going across though. 7, 7, or 9. This is, well, I think the 9s actually. Since 9 is missing and 994 is in the actual trigger spot, then definitely the 9. Might not come out 994, it might be 990, which is also surrounding it. 998 is also surrounding it, or 992. Not the 2. I like the 8, the 4, or 0. The ones that can connect the 9s together. It's the only 9s on the board. So naturally, if they did want to land, it would land with one of these 3 in between. So 998, the 4, or 0 in the pick 4. Hey, that's 633 in Maryland. Bet. I know. You know, I did see that. It sucks we can't play in Maryland. Maryland has been hitting a lot of my numbers. It came out with the 777s too. Somebody commented on my video when I was putting out the 777s last week. Not in here, but I think on TikTok or somewhere on social media. And I was like, hey, make sure to hold those 777s in Maryland. They're on the fucking hit line. On the hit line twice. 2 weeks in a row, they finally fell. So if you were playing in Maryland, 777 was like the number for the pick 5 over there. All right, let's go to California. 455 California, double and a sum. Only missing 2 doubles here before it resets the chart. 4, 6. We have an odd chart though. So 4s and 6s might be a little iffy this week. Might be the opposites to come out. 9, 6. And then we only have 2 individual mirror, or 1 individual mirror, 1 individual sum of 9 before it resets this chart here. And then for your pairs, see if we can, oh, can we zoom in here? Oh, hey, maybe we can. Let me zoom in just a smidge so you guys can see the pairs. The 71, the 35, and the 1-1 and 6-6 are your last 4 pairs that need to come out here. in Cali. Big pairs here. Again, it's an odd chart. So 3 of these pairs are able to come out for sure. Like 117 would be a good one to kind of go for. Let's go see if it's on the chart. 117. Oh, I see 151, 101. I see 771, 771. Don't necessarily see the 117, but I do see a bunch of 7-1 numbers that need to pop out over here in Cali. This would be a really good pick, just because it's a plain pair. Like 7-1 can fall. It usually does fall a few times a day, like everywhere. Let's go see where it hit today, if it did. Like 713 in PA or 715 in South Carolina. These might be some clues that if a 7-1 number does decide to hit here in California, it could be the ones that already popped out for like the actual day in the front half, maybe yesterday, maybe the day before. It might be a repeated 7-1 number because they land damn near every single day, honestly. So 7-1X needs to fall here in Cali. That would be a big pair. And then we'll come back to your P4. Maybe tomorrow's live. I don't think you guys landed already, right? No, didn't land yet, but when it does, we'll go and reset this chart again. All right, good luck here in California. Let's move on to New York. New York, we had 164. We still need to focus on the 4-9 here. It's getting to the point where it's going to be forced out. It doesn't look the best this week, but you guys know what happens in charts when a number is just needing to come out. It does need to come out in general. 4-9 can make a number at least once or twice on this chart. 014 is still missing, but this week it's going straight across the chart. This is the first time I think I've seen it going straight across the chart. Or maybe down here, 104, third time right here. 104 is in the middle, straight across. You can find 104 anywhere, and honestly, it's the last plain number that needs to come out for the entire year. We are in December. Look at that. See where it says reset? Let me zoom in a little bit. Reset 11/26 of 2024. So it's been 1 year exactly since all of these numbers came through about a week ago or 5 days ago. 104 should be popping out pretty soon. And then for your pairs, you're missing a bunch of pairs. You might need to come back in a week or so and see what this is looking like. You guys just got a reset 10 days ago. So I would start picking some of these off that are unhighlighted because eventually in the next like 10 days, all of them are going to be gone. If we have a even chart, which we do, we might be getting some of these even pairs. Let me go and look and see which ones are available. 48. 68. The second chart that has a 6-8X that needs to come out. And then 2-6. So 48, 68, or 2-6. 2-6 is everywhere. 48 is everywhere. And 68 you can find a couple different places. 68 is a Monday drop-down number. Should be one of our top sets up here, actually. 68. I would kind of hold on to this week, maybe. The 38 and 49 also. 38 and 49. 3/8 in the cross box. The 4-9 is just here maybe once or twice. Don't put too much on the 4-9. Put a little bit more on the 3-8. New York loves the 3-8s over the 4-9s. My Siri is just going crazy over here. Anyway, New York also. I tracked this down today from 8 weeks ago to basically today. The only ones that are missing are the 708X and the 253X. 708, 253, or might be another 780 here in the middle. You can find 708 here, 708 here, 253 is here a few times. Eventually it's gonna run through this entire pattern. It did within like I want to say a 10-week period, but 8 weeks out, this is what we're missing right now. You guys know I love these numbers too, so don't forget about the 2586. It almost landed yesterday. It landed 2686 in that order. I put $10 on the damn number to hit 400 grand yesterday. Kind of sucks. Very close, but we'll see what comes through. Some of 9s need to hit a little bit more since you are missing them right now in your pick 4. The 3s, the 8s would be a good set because none of them had hit. The 5s hit, but the 0s are missing. The 1s and 6s complete. The 2s and 7s, the 2s are missing off of the 7s. The 3s and 8s have not hit yet. 3s and 8s is this week's date number. So it's like one of our states are going to hit them. New York, you are not shy about hitting a 38X or a 38XX number in your state. So kind of keep this one close here. All right, good luck here in New York. We'll check back in probably tomorrow. Good luck with your numbers today. Wisconsin actually was not requested. Kansas, the 270, 270. Let's see what's missing here. 45. 45 would probably be the biggest number you're looking for in Kansas this week, only because it's in columns 1 and 3. It's like a guaranteed pair here. It's either 9 and 0 or 5 and 4 that should be hitting here. As far as like a sum of 9. Mirror numbers, you're still missing the 50 and the 49, but the 49 is in the cross box this week. I kind of like that. And then you kind of need a bunch of doubles. Let me go ahead and see what we had for November. November 24 plain numbers, which is a lot. Doubles, we had 11. So one of these should be flipping. The doubles might this time be getting a 15, 18, or 24. You know, like October, you had 22, but then it went all the way back down to half of what it hit. You might be getting +6 this month in December. So, you know, you're missing all your doubles right now, which is a good sign because you need doubles in Kansas. Choose wisely over here. For everybody asking to look at states, since I'm recording this, I'm going over all the requested ones that we had earlier, which is pretty much almost all of them. Georgia is for sure one of the biggest states that we have in the group, so we will get there when we get there. Next is Arkansas. Arkansas. The 228 reset the chart today. This was a big pair, actually. It was missing. You're only down to your last, let me undo that. You're down to your last 2, 4, 6 pairs here. 46, 59. One of these you should be choosing just because your chart here is an even chart. So you can either go for the even pair or you can go for the odd pair. It's totally up to you. But 46, you should be holding all week long until it drops. And then we have 9, 0, 1, 8, big sum of 9 pairs here. And then we have the double 6 and the double 9 that needs to come out. So again, double 6. Let's see how that looks. Well, double 9 is on the hit line. You should maybe hold that one. Double 6 is here. It just looks okay. It's right off the hit line here. Actually, I can see it twice. Double 6 or 9 wouldn't be that bad, you know, if they did decide to come out here. I kind of want to switch this one to 6s. I know I like the 9s are up there, but I like the 6s more. And then let's see if we have any sum of 9s here. We do not have any sum of 9s on columns 1 and 3, so in reality there's no like guaranteed one for me. 38 in the cross box. It's also missing. Hold tight real quick. 46. 46X. What the hell's on the hit line? 46X. Arkansas. This is like $100 number pair right here. Hmm. 467. It's missing all year. I have to think about this one. What did Arkansas come out with? Oh, thank God. The pick 4 hit the 4-6 number, but the pick 3 missed it. Thank God, so that way we can hold it for over here. Like Delaware got a 4-6-5 number. Might slide to Arkansas, or it might just be a regular pair. 4-6X. I'm gonna change the 1-6 up here also. That's a huge pair. Huge pair in Arkansas. 46. On the hit line, you couldn't ask for a better number than this right now. Pick 4. Let's see what our false trips are looking for. We got the 506 168 last night. That's right. Arkansas did crush my dreams last night. I played 6167 straight for $2 last night. All states, back half. Cost $50 to hit for 18,000, and it came out 6168 in Arkansas. Crushed my dreams. Very, very close, but I would say the 277, the 777, kind of like a 994 or a 333. I mean, we have 338 here and 333 that's sitting here. So if Arkansas, it already had the 500 set, so let's just check it off the list. And then we had the 116 or the 166. Check that one off. 338 is up for grabs. 277 cross boxes hit line up for grabs. 994 might be a stretch, but you do have a 944 in the middle here. You don't have like a solid trigger going straight across, kind of like the first couple states that we went over, but I still think you might be getting one or two. Arkansas is a big state for false trips. Seems like they don't miss them that often. They haven't missed a false trip week in, it looks like 3+ months. So they get them every week. All right, good luck here in Arkansas. Don't forget to play the 46X number. DC. What did we get for our second number? 950. $50. 90, make red. This came out a couple times. 90X was top 3 pair. That was 905, which has already been hit. And 55X is the very last number that needs to drop here. Wow, big pair. Big pair. Unfortunately, it's not like an odd chart here. Kind of sucks. It just hit in reverse with the 50. But we can get one number off of the 55 down here. It's either 558 or 3, I would think. Let's go look at your actual ones. Well, you're not missing a single 55 number for the whole year. They've all come out. They're very popular. So if you are looking at your chart, go for maybe the green ones. Have only landed once. The red ones twice. 551 or 6 are extremely hot. So I would maybe either go for one of those plus maybe a couple of the 55. But it's going to reset this chart. Your last reset, which was, let's go look here, 1023. And this is a 3-draw state. It should be resetting like every month and some change. So just skip the whole month of November. We're December 1st. This should be coming out pretty soon. The 55X. Let's go to your P4. Go look to see what we got here. 7838. I was about to say, somebody's got to get it. 7838, false trip. Again, this is maybe the first one that we're going over that we see. I'm sure another state had a 388 or 833 number, but every state should be at least catching this, at least once this week. Not every state. I'm going to say a good out of the entire set, because we always look at these sets here. I'm going to pick 4 just to be realistic with you guys. Let's go here. Let's go to the month of October. Month of October, the entire set. Let's just say every 338, 883, 333, 888. 22, 27, that's 49, that's 58, that's 67 times that this set decided to hit in a week's time or in a month's time. 67. So essentially, we have 30 days in the month. If it comes out 67 times on this set, you know that these motherfuckers are coming out every day. That's all I can say. They're coming out every day. Last month in November, 25, 23, that's 48, and 9, that's 59 times that we decided to hit the 3s and 8s last month. It's every single month that these decide to do or decide to happen. So if, and there's only 44 states to play, and if they're coming out 67 times, it's like your state has a chance at hitting this number once a week, once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks. In a bigger perspective, once a month, you're going to catch this number. This week, everybody should be looking at the 3s and 8s. Last week, it was the 5s and 0s because that was the date number for the week. And a lot of 5s and 0s, a lot of 000s, a lot of 555s hit. A lot of 550s came out, a lot of 500s came out. They're still coming through. Right now, you guys have the 550 on the chart. Like the last week's numbers could be coming through here. It's the trigger on this chart. Maybe the 000 that's sitting right here straight across your chart. If not, it might be another 883 number. This one came right off the Monday. Might be a 227 number that decides to show up. And then for your pick 5, let me go see what came out here. 34793. 34793, not a false trip or anything. It's just a regular double 3, 3, 4, 7, or 9 number. But you do have 227 on the actual hit line, and then you have 888 going straight across, or 833 going across. Last week, let's go see. Last week, we had 661, 944, 333, 227, and 338. So if 338 fell and 333 fell, the only one that's missing is 388. And if 227 fell, maybe one of the opposites of that one comes out, or vice versa for the 944 or the 661. This week might be some of the opposites going forward. You know, if we see the 661 came out, we also see, 611 going straight across here in the, oh, sorry, hold on one sec. Going straight across here in the middle of the chart. You got 1661 here. Could be a 661 again, but it's going straight across the chart, or diagonal across the chart. And then you guys know again that it could be a 888 number that decides to land here. Once you get your hands on the chart, please go over these numbers individually so that way you can see which ones are actually due. You know, is it going to be a 944 considering it's only hit 8 times for the year? Or is it going to be the 444? It's only hit twice. Let's go for the weakest sets this week. 111 needs to come out. There's a bunch of numbers that need to come out here in DC. So good luck here. This is a bigger state. Please do not miss the 55 that's due here because it's going to reset this chart. All right, let's go to Idaho. Idaho 280 plain number. I actually had to highlight this today. Let me undo that. I actually had to highlight this today for the first time. It's the first time it hit for the year, 208 in Idaho. Right now we're missing 50, 27, and 38 for our mirror numbers. Sum of nines, the 90 plus the 27. See if we have anything here. We don't have a sum of 9 on columns 1 and 3, but we have 3, 6 off of the hit line here. 4 and 5 is in the middle. And 9 and 0 is coming off the Monday and can touch the hit line. I like the 90. And then all of your doubles just got reset here. Oh, it is 90. Damn. Look at your pairs. It is 90. You guys got to play 90 here. What is this, Idaho? Damn. I don't think Idaho landed yet. No, it didn't. 90X in Idaho. It's the last pair. Big pair. Got 904, 8, 1, 6, 7, 5, 2, 0 through 9 would be the play for Idaho. We'll kind of have to see what's up with the doubles, but once the 90 comes out, it's going to be a little bit harder to hit in Idaho. So you need to hit that number first before going for another one. Or maybe going heavy on that one and just play some backup ones that you're thinking. 90X is the biggest pair here. It's gonna if it does reset this chart, it's going to be hard to hit anything because your pairs are just gonna be open. Like any number can come out at that point. Let's see. Your pick 4. 994 going straight across twice, or the 999 is here. You have 999 down here twice, actually. Kind of like that set here. You got the 111 here. That's in all of the cross boxes, or 116, 166. And then the 550 is coming off the Monday. 550.03 has been extremely popular over the last couple days. 5507 also is one that kind of needs to come out. And the 5502 still needs to come out. All right, 9-0 in Idaho. Biggest pair right now before the end of the year. All right, let's go to VA. Almost had the 125 that's been missing for more than a year. Even chart here. Your pairs just got reset here in VA, so we might need to check back here in the next couple days to like a week and see what's up here. Just got a reset 2 days ago. 8-8 was the biggest pair. It landed with the 883. And then since then, you can see your pairs that have hit. Maybe go for some that, I think every row has already been hit, I would say, actually. Besides the 00, 1, 2, and 3, it's the only row that has not been hit since the damn update already. Usually I would say pick a row that you haven't seen one come out in, but there already has been in the last 3 days, which is crazy, or 2 days. So maybe pick some of the ones that, like this row, maybe going straight across this way. Maybe the 5-1, 5-2, 8-9. We're gonna have to see what comes back here. It's either that or play your hit lines and cross boxes here. I naturally like the 5-0. The 1-8X is one of my favorite here in VA. The 3-8, the 3-6X. Well, actually, have a look at that. The 1-8 and 3-6 are on columns 1 and 3. It's kind of like a guaranteed pair here. 3-6X or 1-8X. 1-8 is missing, actually. And it's missing off your pairs. I like that number here. Let's go to pick 4. 500 or 550 has been begging to come out here. We had 000. Oh, 550 did land last week. So maybe it's the 500. 500 set is a few months out, actually. It's probably like 3 months out. The 000 and 550 keep landing. 500 is finally like in the cross boxes and hit lines. We haven't seen them there in a while. We also have the 833 that's in the trigger spot on this chart. Remember, it might be coming. I have this little note here for something. I would think that they might be showing up this week with the chart kind of looking like that. And then the pick 5. And the 550 there, and the 777. That kind of low-key killed me too, that fucking 777. I was playing that 2 weeks ago. And that damn 772 came out instead. Last week the chart with the 777 was looking like this though. Showing up again. 116 is on the hit line this time. Or you have 999 in the cross box here. 994, 944 coming off the Monday. We'll see what happens in VA. Up and down with VA right now on their numbers because I feel like I'm playing some of their numbers a little too early. But you do have 833 in the trigger spot here. 338 twice. I don't know, this might be a false trip week for VA. Last week wasn't that bad. Oh, We only had 2. The week before then, we had 7. Maybe we get ramped up again since it went like a lot and then a little, might go a lot again. Kind of went from a little bit 2 to 7, which is, you know, low to high, and then back to low, back to high over here, back to low, high, low, low, high, 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 little high, 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 low, low, high. Might be a high week for like as far as 4 plus. 4 plus meaning like a bunch of false chips might be jumping. Again, I would look at some of these that have like less, especially for triples, less than 5. So like 666 or 1, they both have 4, or 777 only have 4. They did have 3, but that was like one of the weakest sets that were up here. That was the weakest set that was up here. It was the 777, and it just came out. So now we could aim for, if you are playing a triple, go for the ones that have like the weakest ones. Again, the 6 to 1, the 7 again, the 888 that is doesn't look that good this week. And then we have 999. 999 looks the best since it's in the crossbox and right off of the hit line here. All right, good luck here in VA. Let's go to Missouri, where it is snowing its ass off right now. I am here to experience that. 289. Pretty hot here. I don't think we got our number yet either. No. Only down to, when do we get our reset? 11:16. Shit, we had a lot of resets in we had a lot of resets in the month of November for our charts. Either in the middle or towards like the end of the week. This one was in the middle though. So a month would be 2 weeks from now. I would expect for these to kind of get eaten up. And please leave one of the doubles maybe for last. Unless they want to come out first, it's going to be a little tricky to hit one of these plane pairs. I would go for the plane pairs first. And right now your chart is an even chart. We're looking at 2-0, 2-4, and 4-8 are the very last even pairs. So 2-0-X, Monday drop down number. And then we have 2-4, and then we have 4-8. 4-8 looks pretty good on this chart. 2-4 doesn't look that bad. 2-0 probably looks the best with the Monday drop down pair. Just for the week going forward. Last week, or not last week, but last month, 25 doubles, so that's a lot actually. Might not get as many doubles this month. We only had 11 sum of 9s. Sum of 9s are needed to come out right now too. 1 and 8. Ooh, 1 and 8 and 3 and 6 over here also. One 8, 3, 6. No 1 8s are missing. No 3 6s are missing for the year. Your guess is as good as mine on this one, but these are the guaranteed pairs here this week. It's either the 1 8 or the 36 for the sum of 9. If you're playing some mirror numbers, the 4 9 and 2 7 are the only ones that are missing. And then double 1 will reset the doubles chart. So those need to come out also. If it's not double one, it might be the sixes that are in the cross box here. If it's not the double sixes, it might be a 6-1X number to pop out. Last week, we did have the sixes. And we had the sixes again, plus the 1-6, and then the 1-6 one more time. So it went from 6-6 to 1-6-6-6 back to 1-6. At some point, the double one is going to show up. If it's not the double one, then you know the other ones that you need to play because they're going to take its place. Double 6 would be a good one to go for with the upcoming date number of. Actually, the date number of 1 is coming up actually in the next couple days. 6 date number isn't coming up until next week. Maybe the 1s and 6s are the number. We'll see over here. Damn, we have we have my number. We have my number on the hit line. Shit, I need to go play this. It might be too late to play this in Missouri. That is my number. 1667 on the hit line. Well, all I could do is hope for it to not come out. Honestly, tonight. When we hit it earlier I hit it for my birthday. I hit straight actually. It came out in the order that DC or Arkansas hit it last night. It was 6167, which this order is off, but I mean, it's still worth to play like in this order going straight across, this order going straight across, or any other order. If you are an all states player, it is due all states right now. It's a little overdue, but it is here on Missouri chart. I need to go play this shit. I need to go play it. Good luck here in Missouri. Hopefully it doesn't drop, but it needs to show up. Let's go look at Delaware. Delaware 546 came out. Same exact number, just in reverse. 541 is 546. I do have your numbers up here, by the way. We're not going to start tracking these until January, but for now, if you want to, once you get the PDF, you can start marking them off yourself if you like. Let's go look at your pairs. So we had 546. So 5-6X was missing. And I just picked up the 546 to go with it. Reset was 11/17. So you guys had a reset middle of last month. Also, still going to take another 2 weeks before we can think all of these pairs are coming out. Only saying that because Delaware is a 2-draw state and it usually does not take less than a month to hit all of your pairs, as we see here for the rest of your data. So 2 weeks, I would pick a number, pick a pair, and play that one heavy for the next 2 weeks because you're going to hit it at some point. Damn, you guys have the 661 on the hit line over here also. For your pick 4. 833, 883 is looking good, but I really like the 116 or 166. You still have the 1667, 1167, which landed 2 days ago. Could come out as a repeat. And then you have a 333 here coming down off of the Monday. And nothing else that's super special hitting my eye. Let's go see what came out tonight, actually. 5-2-35. Yep, nothing special, like I said. It was here in the middle, though. I guess the 555. 555 is here. Naturally, if we do say a triple number, we like to play the double. It's kind of like a gift that we have here on the chart. If we see any type of triple, the double is kind of like almost guaranteed to come out. It's just, do we play all 56 pairs with it, or are we playing some surrounding pairs? If I see 55 here, I might go for the 16, the 17, the 19, the 18, the 11, the 14. It's too much going that way. I mean, you can play them all, catch them that way, but 555, 55XX would be the actual play. If we see 888s up here, 88XX would be the play. Or if we see 3 9s here, 99XX would be the play. But 5523 was here. 23 was just mixed up in the middle. Let me go look at your pick 5. 269 75. Well, I like the 277 on the hit line. What did you guys get last week? You got the 277 and 227 in one number, but that's the only one that you had. You had 2 of the 258 numbers, but which are also big numbers, but we need a couple more of these false trips. Since we only had 1 last week, you'll be expecting at least like 3 to 6 this week for Delaware. Didn't get any today, but tomorrow could land right on that hit line. 277 is here multiple times. Or again, the 338, the 333. You even have quad 9s up here. So no doubles yet, as you can see. Now, again, you're going to get doubles every damn week. You're going to get doubles every week. An opportunity of saying, like, you don't have a double now going into Tuesday. It's like doubles are dropping here starting Tuesday. Tuesday through Thursday, you should see a few doubles. And if these doubles happen to be like a triple number, just because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 9s on this chart, if there's a double 9 that lands at some point between tomorrow and Thursday, you shouldn't miss it. The play is 999XX. There's only 55 pairs to go with it. It costs $13.75 to play it to hit 4,000. So I would be kind of going for the 9s over here. There's 5 of them on the chart. All right, let's go to Kentucky. Kentucky, let's see if you guys, I don't think you guys landed yet. I think Kentucky lands like late, actually. 903, sum of 9. I also have your numbers coming up for 2026. You guys are also missing 46. 16 is a big pair here for your mirror numbers, and then you're only missing 3 doubles, but they're all odd. And you have an odd chart this week, Kentucky. That should maybe tell you something. Something, just a little bit of something. Double 1 and 5 would reset your chart, but you don't have to pay attention but this too much. I would be paying attention to our actual pairs. Our pairs, the double 1 is missing. That would be one of the biggest pairs here. Again, the 9 and 3 also do look good on the chart. Let's go look. 999 at the top. In the cross box. 9 and 0. Whenever we see zeros, we see a double or we see a mirror number, either 1 to 5 draws later. 99 is missing, y'all. He said, who's snoring? Yo, my dog does never stops. I got one on the couch and one in his cage. Look. Every time y'all hear him snoring, he's like right here, like in the corner. Just like snoring his ass off. It's like always just like right there. Anyway, 9-0. I kind of like a 9-9 number for tonight. If naturally, if I was in Kentucky, this is exactly what I would be playing, is double 9 for tonight. There's 3 of them on the chart. They're in the cross box. They're missing. It's an odd chart. It's like it kind of makes sense to come out tonight. For the week, though, it's like it's one to hold for the week. The double 7s are on the hit line. Double 7s are also missing, right? Are they missing? No, not the 7s. 1, 3s, and 9s. So you got the 7s on the hit line. 3s is the date number for the week. Kind of a Monday drop down here. And 9s are in the cross boxes. The 1s you can maybe find once or twice here. I see 1-1-1, which could be 1-1-7, the 2, the 4, the 5, the 8, the 9, the 3, the 0. I mean, 1-1-X looks good in this area. The date number of 1 is coming up in like 2 days. This is 12-3, 12-4. On the 4th, the date number is going to be a 1. So Thursday, Friday. 1-1-X could be a number to be showing up, and a big number for Kentucky. And then 46, 46 doesn't look that good this week. Just looks okay. Let me go look at your pick 4. What did we get last week? We got 772 twice and then 500. 772, 772, and 500. 500's in the cross box. 772. Then you have quad 5 up here, which triple 5 naturally likes to come out in the first week at least like 3 to 5 times. You could be the lucky state to catch one over here, a triple 5 number. You did have the 500 last week, 5006. So if it did flip off of that, it could be 550, or it could be the triple 5 that's in your cross boxes here. Both look good. You don't have a trigger going straight across, but you do have some good numbers either coming off your Monday number or on the hit line here, or in the cross boxes here for Kentucky. All right, good luck here. Let's go to Illy. Illy, I don't think you guys came out either. I think for another hour. 763. Not necessarily due, but Illinois, you're only missing 1 pair here. This 1 pair is going to reset this chart. And the last reset you had was 10/16, not 11/16, October. And it reset the chart with the 1-1. Now, back in June, your chart got reset with the 3-3 on the 19th. It's going to reset this chart again, Illinois. Unfortunately, you don't have an odd chart, but you already know what could happen. It can fall at any moment. It's the date number for the entire week. 3-3 can be found on this chart a few times. So it's worth playing 33 something this week. Let me see if you're actually missing any 3-3 numbers. Oh, you are. You're missing 1 3-3 number. Let's go and zoom in. You're missing 1. 339. That is it. All the rest of your threes have came out multiple times throughout the year, but 339 has not showed up for the entire year. Let's just say that's your biggest 3-3x number, but in general, 3-3 is going to reset this entire chart this month. So it's like it's worth playing maybe 3-3-0 through 9, maybe half the set if it makes sense for your budget. But big pair here. 2-7 will also reset your mirror numbers chart. So if 3-3 comes out and then 2-7 at some point comes out throughout the week, it's like your chart is going to be blank here, and it's going to be really hard to hit a number here for like the next 2 weeks before we actually get something that's showing. Oh, you guys had a 555 today, or a triple number. 558. What did we have last week? We only had, well, we had the 500 number last week. 507. So the 500 end up flipping to the 558 today, or the 555 number. I guess we could say. Like, this is 333 that went to 338. This is 994, still 994, and then 222 that has not flipped either. So let's go look at 994 and 222. $9.94 looks pretty good. 2222 looks better than the 222. 994 crossbox. You can find it here. You can find it pretty much in this area, but no 222. I see 227, which if the 7 decides it wants to flip into a 2, it's like it is here. You can find a 222 number here. But if not, 227 would be an alternative. You do have 666 going from crossbox to crossbox, so the 666 might be present this week. The 00s are on the hit line, so either 800, 500 might be another possibility. And then you have 111 with the 6 here. That's connecting the crossbox to crossbox again. This is 1116 and this is 6661. They both might drop, or they might just be going for one or the other. It's like I like hit zones like this, but then sometimes I hate them, honestly, because it's like all your numbers could be falling just in this top quadrant up here versus the bottom. Sometimes they might be going from the bottom to the top, and then vice versa, like literally all week long. Like your numbers can go from here to here, here to here. You really just have to catch that pattern within the next like day or two and see where exactly your numbers are hitting, because wherever that first number hits off of this number tonight, there's going to be another one that falls right next to it. So just kind of keep that in mind, Illinois. All right, good luck here in Illy. What time is it here? 63 minutes. Let me go to some of these requested charts we have here, because I wanted to keep this to an hour, but we're a little over. I'll go to Georgia real quick. Georgia. What did we get there? 858. 8 8s. 5. Damn, you guys are down to your last 2 pairs here also. And your last reset was 11-12. Coming up on a month. Definitely going to be hitting. Georgia is, because it has 3 drawings a day, it does reset almost every single month. Should be like a month and some change. Like that change might be like a week or 2. So 41X and 33X. Looks like 33 needs to come out on a lot of these states. and it's the date number for the week. So it's like, let's not ignore that. I see 88X reset the chart in June, 2255. The 33 might be the last one to get hit. Let me move that a little bit. The 33 might be the last one to get hit versus like the 41. 41X is an odd even number, so it's like it can fall literally at any time. Like you can find 41 on this chart everywhere. Let me go back to here and see if I'm seeing anything. It was 885, which 885 would be the second time it's hit the year. 33 needs to show. 885 showed up. Two doubles. We need a mirror, a sum, or plain number. Triple one on the chart. Double one might show up. We're missing the 33 though. Yeah, you can find it on this chart everywhere. It's an odd chart. Kind of like it this week. 6617 is showing up here too. There's a second number here. 5956. Five. Wow, the 3-3 is missing for your doubles in the pick 4 and the pick 3. So Georgia, you should be playing in the pick 4 and pick 3. You need a 3-3 number, like pretty bad. Might be the 338 that's in the cross box coming off the Monday number and slash hit line. 338 looks good. 334, 339, 331, 337. These all look pretty good here. Let's look at your pick 5. Georgia pick 5, 46107. What did we get last week? All right, we got a bunch last week. Actually, 3, 6, 7 false trips last week. 550, 944, 611, 550 for the second time, 500, 883, and 227. So let's see, we got the 0, the 5, the 1, the 6, the 2, the 7, the 3, the 8, the 4, the 9. We literally got the entire sets of all of these, actually. We got every single one last week. I would go for some weak sets. Again, 777 only has 3 over here. They need to hit 5, I'm thinking, before the end of the year. 000, 5, 555, 6, 111, 6, but then you have 666 with only 4, 222 with only 4, 888 with only 4. Those would be the ones I'm looking at right now because it's the end of the year. I'm thinking that every triple in every state should be having 5 at minimum. Just from the looks of it, and just from the looks at it. This upcoming year is going to be pretty intense with the amount of triples that I play in these states because we're going to make at least a couple $1,000s every week playing the triples. Every triple lands in every state now that I know, tracking these for last year. Moss would just pick one and stick with it until it hits. Let's see, 500 going across, 883 going straight across, 550 going straight across, 833 going across, 000 is missing for all states right now, actually. Let me go and look at that. Last 3 sets that need to come out for pick 5. 000, 111, 222. You have 000 here. I guess you can get a 222. 24282 would be a 222. Or 25242 would be another 222. But then the ones are not showing up. You only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones on the board, but they're all separated. 6 ones. They're all separated. Zeros look the best. I mean, they're in the cross box. And the trigger is 500 here, which could flip that 5. If we're going for one that's like immediately like needed in all-state perspective, granted 000 does have 5 for the year already, but they could get 6. 555 has 6, so 000 could add one more to it. We will see. But good luck here in Georgia. Let me see if I missed any here. Let me go to Tennessee. Tennessee, what did we drop? 849. 2 mirror numbers and a plane. 49 dropped exactly the same. Like, why would it do that? 849, 849. Straight repeated the number. You guys are down to your last couple pairs also here before it resets this chart. You guys had a reset on the 5th of November with the 14X. Kind of took forever, I remember that. It did take a month, actually. This took a month and a day to reset the chart there. This took a month and like 5 days to reset the chart there. You know, we're going on December 5th in the next like couple days. Yeah, 00 or 66. It's an even chart here, by the way, meaning the 0s and 6s are due all week long. 666 in the cross box off the Monday number. Double 6s should be the number for Tennessee for this week to kind of hit pretty hard. And the 0s are there too. 6s look better. Let's go look at your P4 last week. Go and see if guys had 550, 666, 661, 611, and then 277. So you had the 0s and 5s, the 1s and 6s, the 2s and 7s, but you're missing the 3s and 8s for 1 week, 2 weeks. 3 weeks ago, you had a 3s and 8. And then you're missing the 4s and 9s, which hit 2 weeks ago. So these could come back. The 8s and 3s and the 4s and 9s can come back. Let's go and take a look. Looks like it's resetting or updating right now. Gotta give this a second. Let me see. 4s and 9s off the Monday. With the chart looking blank like this, you can see the 4s, the 9s, the 4s here. The 6s are going straight across in the trigger spot. The 116 is a trigger here. Yeah, Tennessee. I kind of like the 4s and 9s, like 944 specifically. Maybe the 444, just maybe. But I like a 944X. The 44 is in the cross box here. The 49 is in the cross box here, but has the fours that are paired up pretty close to it. So kind of like those for Tennessee. All right, good luck there. Let's go to Maryland. Let's see what Maryland got. Maryland 786. $786. Let's see, plain number for Maryland. 786 is hot. You're still missing your one number in Maryland, 357. Needs to come out for the year. And then your pairs, of course. You're down to your last three. We needed a 5-8. We got the 6-8 today. 5566 or 58X. 58 is looking okay. I see it up here a couple times. 55 is in the cross boxes here and up here. Those both look good. And we're missing a mirror number now, which would be the only one that needs to come out. So that could be a 50, which is on your hit line. Could be the 38, that is your date number for the entire week, so eligible to come out all week. Or it could be the 27, which doesn't really look that appetizing on this chart, but sometimes it does like to just slide over. My pick would either be the 50 hit line or 38, which is the date pair for the entire week. And then we have the double 5 for the pick 3, or, you know, for the doubles for the pick 3, which would look really good. Go see what we got for pick 4. Maryland 9676. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 9676. I guess was here. Nine 667. 6697. This would have been nice with the 6691 had it been a 1. False chips wise, let me see what we got. You had 611 last week, so 661 could be eligible to come out this week. And then we have 227 on the hit line, 277 on the hit line. You don't have any triggers going straight across, but the 9s here look pretty crazy, like just because you have 3 of them. And I've seen this order before. And then you have 883 coming off the Monday number down here. 253 is also one of my favorite pairs or favorite numbers sets to kind of go for. It's on your hit line. It's 258 backwards. If you don't want to play 253, you can play 258, which 258 is 100% here. If you don't want to play any of those, you could play the 708, which is here, the 857, which is here, the 753, which is the other hit line, or the 703, which is also here. I feel like a 258 number should be present. Last week, let me go ahead and see if we can see this. Zoom in a little bit. Last week, we didn't have a single 258 number or its reverse number. Any of the numbers I just said, we didn't have any of them, which is unnormal. Normally we'd have some type of 258 number. Like 2 weeks before, we got the 258 with the 2. And We also had, excuse me, a 203 number that week. The week before that, we had a 208 number. And then 857 is sitting here. 857 is sitting here. Let's keep going. 753 is 258 backwards. Let's keep going. 708 is here. 708 is here. 703. 758. I actually forgot to mark this 258 here. 753. You guys should get the gist on that. If it's not a 258 number, and I'm going to go back to New York for this, just so you guys can understand, because every state should be getting it, okay? If you have this specific right here, if it's not a 258 number, it's got to be one of these other ones. Every week, one of our states are hitting this. So keep track of them. There's only 8 of them. If you see it, mark it off, because the next week, it might be one of the other 7 to come through. Maryland's kind of in that wave right now where you kind of need that number. 703, 758. You need like one of those combinations. They're sitting on the hit line. All right, good luck there. Let's go to Michigan. Let's see what you guys got. Michigan 323. (332) second time coming out for the year. Wasn't missing the 3-3 or a 3-2, but you are missing, see, 2, 4, 6, 7 pairs left. 11-9 is when yours got reset. So again, we still got a week before maybe all of these come out. I would start to look at some of these pairs that are missing. My favorite up here, without even looking at the chart, would be 67. It's one of my favorite numbers, favorite pairs in the lottery. You can find it anywhere on this chart, odd, even number. You do have 666 on the chart, so 6 can pick up the 7. You can pick up the, let me see what else is missing. You have 6, 7, and 6, 9 that are missing right now. So it can, 6, 9 is here. 6, 9 is coming off the Monday. 6, 7 is here. You can get a 6, 7 number here with connecting either the 4 or the 2. Kind of all over this chart right now. 4s and 6s will reset the doubles chart, and then we do need a couple more sum of 9s. You have 8 and 1 and 3 and 6 in columns 1 and 3. It's either going to be an 8 and 1 or a 3 and 6 number for your sum of 9. The guaranteed pairs here, so don't miss that one. Michigan. And then for your pick 4, let me go see what you guys got. 8557. 855. Wow, you guys have 888 on the chart. My next one I would be going for here in Michigan is definitely a 88 number. There's 4 of them on the chart. There's 3 of them on the hit line. Last time we seen a 888 on the hit line, which was last week, it came out anyway. Or it came out like an 883 number. Again, they're hot, and when we see them lined up like this throughout the week, you need to kind of take advantage of it. So 88XX or 88, maybe a 4, a 9, a 5, maybe another extra 888 here. 881 has been popular. 81 has landed 4 times in the last 2 days. It's been insane. And the chart kind of looked like this. It was just, this one looks good on 81.86 or 81.80, 81.84, 81.87. If it's not going to be a double eight or a triple eight number. But 885, the 1, the 0, these are hot numbers to go with it. All right, look for your hit lines and cross boxes. Honestly, it could be one of these pairs that you're missing. It could be 884. Your 48 is missing on the pair. Your 48 is on your hit line here in the pick 4. Just because we see these pairs missing for pick 3 doesn't mean that they're not eligible to land for the pick 4. I see it every day. And if it's on the hit line looking like this twice, 483X, 483X, 4830, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't see a 5. I see the 6. Don't see a 7. I see an 8. And I see the 9. When you see that many combinations around that 834X number, it's probably going to come out, or it might be something to do at some point of this month. You should be getting an 834 number. They're not too shy over here. Usually get an 83 number like every single week. Let me go ahead and see if we have one for the last 3 weeks. We had 883 last week. We have 8305. We have 839 and a 1. 832 and a 0. Like every week we should be getting some type of 83 number. If we did not have, or should I say we already had 883, but we didn't have a 833. We've had a 888, 333, 883. Just to bring you back on which one is missing, let me go back to here. You only have 4 choices, right? You either have a 338, an 883, a 333, or 888. Going back to your chart, you just hit all of them besides one. You hit the 888, you hit the 333, you hit the 883. You're missing 338 in your pick 4, and it's sitting right on the hit line. Don't miss it, Michigan. All right, let's go to Jersey. Jersey did not land yet, but the 2-2 end up resetting this chart. Today, actually. So your doubles got reset, should I say. Not the pairs chart. Your pairs chart got reset on 11/7. And now you're only down to 2, 4, 6, 7 pairs left before it resets. Again, we're on December 1st, so you got 6 days before I'm really about to say, shit, now y'all really need to start playing these numbers. Because 30 days plus is when these numbers start kicking out a little bit more. This is an even chart here as well. So we have 2-0, 4-0, 2-6. 3 even pairs that are probably all over this chart. 2-0 for sure. Monday drop down number. Let me see. 2-0, 4-0, 2-6. 2-6 Monday drop down number twice. 2-6X would be a really good pick here for Jersey. Oh man, 2-0, 4-0 is missing, and look at the only number left for the year. It's 240. 240. Anonymous Dumbo Octopus. I don't know who that is. That's funny. Damn, 240. think I need to hold this one here this week in Jersey. 204. There's no even doubles that are missing right now. And then we have 4-1. 4-1 is always eligible to come out. Or 9-1. 4-1 is 9-1, just backwards. Ooh, spotted something though. You guys have a guaranteed pair here. It's either 9-0 or 4-5 for your sum of 9. Could be 450. If 450 does come out, the 4-0 would be eliminated. But 4-5 looks really good for the week. 9-0 looks good for the week, but I like the 4-5 over the 9-0. Honestly, they could both drop. Normally, again, if we see a sum of 9 in columns 1 and 3, it's kind of like a guaranteed pair here to kind of come out for the week. Sometimes both of them come out back to back. Sometimes one comes out here in the first 3 days, skips a couple days, and then the other will hit towards the end, or even possibly next Monday. I would pick one. Pick one and stick with it. Let's see what Jersey pick 4 looks like. Last week we had 7,000 come out, 000, 500, 8, and then 661. So the 500 on the hit line came out last week. 503 has been at least hit 4 times in the last 3 days. It's a very popular number. 503, 550.03, both have come out. And then we had 000 and 500. Might flip to the other. I mean, God, I see a 258 number here. I mean, 258 is all over this chart. 777 is here. 227 is here. Cross box 661's in the other cross box. I kind of like a 994 number just because it's coming off the Monday number, and or the 777 that's here in the middle. And possibly another 500 number. We had 508 land last week. 503 might be the number for this week. You guys already know how they like to repeat these numbers and flip them and reverse them. In Jersey. Dun, 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 dun. All right. I think the last one might be, or 2 more. Ohio. South Carolina. Ohio, what did we get here? 091. So we had a plane and a sum. 90 is not missing. 480 is not missing, or was missing. 901, not good for the pair. 08. Holy shit. 901. Damn, y'all not gonna believe this one. Y'all not gonna believe it. I swear. Swear. Damn, 901 was missing all fucking year. It was the last one that needed to come out. Needed to come out in Ohio. 901. It was literally the last 90 number for the year. Big number tonight. Might be some big numbers if it's not coming off the pairs, because we know pairs are big pairs. You know, these will create big numbers, but Sometimes we do have to look at the actual number. You know, again, is it possible for all of these numbers to come out in a 1 year time span? We're testing it right now. We know that every single 9-0 and every single 4-5 number is possible to land in Ohio throughout the year. So it doesn't matter which one you're going for. Eventually, yes, it will land in your state. That's what we're testing this month. I don't know if all of these numbers are going to land. I know all of your plane numbers landed in the year from January to 10/17. Really from last November to 10/17. So this took less than a year for all of these numbers to come out. You know, we're just banking on the rest of your doubles and your sums and mirrors to come through. We'll see if they do. Ohio, big number though. All your doubles need to show up because again, they just got reset here not too long ago. So I would think we have more doubles on the way. We just had 2 zeros on top of that. So doubles or mirror numbers like to fall behind them. So prepare for tomorrow. And then what do we get for here? We only had, wow, we had a quad 0 last week. It was the only false trip or triple number that we had. So quad 0, what falls behind it? I don't know. We haven't had anything else fall behind it. You could possibly think a reverse number, maybe like the 500 or the 550. I see more triple zeros on this chart though, honestly. Let me back this up. I see more triple zeros on this chart though. I mean, there's 4 zeros right here. I'm not saying another quad 0 is coming, but could be another triple 0 number. 338 looks okay. 222 is in the cross boxes, or 227. 222 is coming off the Monday up here, or 227 again. Might be one of those. Well, I guess we'll see in the next couple days. I kind of like the 222 or 227 for the week over here. Good luck in Ohio. And then we will do South Carolina. SC 725. Oops. Some and a mirror. 27. Seven was on the top 30. Oh shit. 25. 275 came out. 25 got hit. Now we're down to the last 2 pairs. 4 or 9. 4, 9. Well, 9 is up here for sure. 4, there's only 2 4s on the entire board. 4s and 9s are the same exact number. So up to you on which one you want to go for. Honestly, I would go for the ones that you actually see. It's an odd chart, so naturally odd doubles like to fall on this type of chart. We do have the 7s up here that have triple of them here. And then we have the ones that are in the other cross box. So 1s, 7s, 9s, 9s being like high priority because it's possible for them to reset the chart. And then 4-9 needs to show up. 499 could be the number, honestly. See if we even had that number. Oh, it's missing all year long. 499 is missing all year long. It's on the chart, finally, plain as day. Would be pretty nice if it showed up. All right, guys. I'm going to call it here just because I went way over time. We're like 30 minutes over time. It would have been nice to put this in an hour, but I wanted to get as many charts done as possible. I don't even think I covered Florida yet. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that real quick. I got 628. was not missing. 26X was missing from your pairs. Now we're just missing sums and mirrors. You guys do not have a sum of 9 on columns 1 and 3, so there's not like a guaranteed sum of 9 that you need here. But another big trigger on the chart would be the numbers that are going in between the date pair for the week. So 5-4 or 0-4 would be other big pairs. 5-4, good sum of 9 there. Super popular here in Florida. 2580. Unfortunately, I did play this number today, but unfortunately, I did not box it. I thought I did, and I did not. I don't know why. I don't know why. Thought I did. I was like, yes, we hit in Florida. I went to go check. I was like, fuck, why is this playing straight? So I missed the 2580 because I played it straight instead of box, which I thought I played box, but I did not. Anyway, it is a good number. 258 is eligible to come out again just because it's coming off the Monday number. And then we have 994, and then we have quad 0 on the chart. 227 is looking pretty good. 444 is on the hit line and crossbox. We might get a couple false trips here for Florida. Matter of fact, what did your nightly number come out with? 6720. Let's go to your pick 4. 89985. Double number. If you are playing pick 5, again, I would kind of look for some of your weakest sets here. 333, 111, 555, 000 are all under 5. So this would be a good month for them to show up, because again, I'm thinking that every triple number has got to at least land 5 times in that state, just from the looks of it. But we will see. We'll check back here in the next couple of days to see which ones did land. The 222 looks good up here too. My number did fall yesterday in reverse. Where was it? Oh, PA. In my order, 258.22 came out 758.77. 100 grand. Shit. Close. But it is showing up. If you decide to play your number, please play a reverse number, because it is possible. It could be 253.22 or, you know, another type of number besides 258. But it did show up in reverse. All right, y'all. Good luck with your numbers. I hope this video helped. And we'll go over this within Discord for our next live, probably tomorrow. I'm going to do a Discord for tomorrow. I just wanted to get something recorded for you guys for the next couple days to kind of come back to. But good luck in your states. I will holla for a dollar. Let's make some moolah. All right, y'all. Peace.